Charlie O'Hara back in the studio today, criminal defense attorney, here to answer your questions. If you've got a legal question and you need some advice, well, give us a call right now. Charlie will be in here for the next few minutes. Good to see you, Charlie.
Good to be here.
We're kind of missing each other the last couple of times. It's good to have you in the studio.
It's nice to be here.
Let's go ahead and get to that first caller on the line this morning. Hi there. Charlie is on the line with you. What is your question?
Yes, hi. I happened to get a DUI, and this has been back in '09, and then on the 29th of June, I received a domestic disturbance, and they had issued a bench warrant because I did not go to court. And so I was wondering, can they come back and charge? I had paid off that DUI and went through all the schooling, everything that I was supposed to do, treatment, etc. And so I happened to get arrested the other evening, and they had brought back up the DUI charges. So I was just kind of wondering, can they go back and redo that, or how does that work?
Well, if you've been convicted of a DUI and you've gone to court and paid the fine and done everything you're supposed to, and sometimes with the being in jail, incarcerated, if you finish that, it's over. Now, that still's on your record, so when the judge or anyone else looks to see what you've done previously, they can look at that and consider that. A domestic disturbance is obviously a totally separate incident unless it's related to alcohol, and then it might have some relation. I don't think it has much to do with that. When you say you've brought it up again, I don't know whether they've charged you again. They couldn't do that because they've already charged you once and finished it. So it doesn't quite make any sense. But the other part of that question is you shouldn't ever miss court. You said you missed court. You should always go to court. If you get a notice to go to court, you got to be there. If you can't be there, you need to talk to an attorney so that you can call the judge, because you have to have the judge's excuse. Being in court takes precedent over doctor's appointments, other appointments you have, work, school, or anything like that. If you're told to be in court, you're supposed to be there. If you're not there, the judge can issue a warrant for you. So you need to be there when the judge tells you.
And these are things that can be looked at when determining perhaps a case, a punishment perhaps, like when you say they've had a previous DUI, when she had said that on the phone.
Well, that's correct.
Considered anyways.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you have a second DUI and you've had a first one, well, then obviously the penalty increases. So everything we have, we look back in the criminal system, we look back to what's happened before.
Okay.
Now, it may be so remote and so long ago that it doesn't carry much weight, but we always look to what's happened before, because if someone's never been in trouble before and they have some unusual fact happen that gets them in trouble, they're kind of treated differently than someone that repetitively shows up in court or repetitively has DUIs. I mean, one's much more of a danger than the other.
Okay, let's go ahead and take the second call on the line. Hi there, you're on the line with Charlie. Go ahead, what's your question? Hello?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your question? Charlie's on the line.
Yes, I was concerned. Can a person rent an individual a residence, knowing that it's going into foreclosure without, first divulging that information to that individual?
So renting out a place, a house, when they know it's going into foreclosure.
All right, I didn't hear the question. It didn't get to me, but there is a procedure to do that, and there's a way to do that when it's going in foreclosure. There's a delay in time. So during that delay in time before it goes in foreclosure, someone could rent it and get money from that. But it only lasts for the time involved. It doesn't last, until the foreclosure happens. So it's not a very long period.
After that, you're out.
After that, you're out.
Do you have to disclose that to the renter?
I would not think so, actually. As long as if the rental contract is for a certain period of time and it's going to end, I think you'd have to tell them it's going to end after so many months. You can't renew it. I think you'd have to tell them that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for calling. Charlie, have a good week.
All right, thanks.